I'm doing a video. Hurry up. Well, I'm really excited. I'm about to go to bed in just a second. I was checking out my email, sent me something saying someone checked out one of my videos. And I looked it up, and it's just one of my favorite, probably one of my top 3 favorite YouTube channels, Stupendous Wave, checked out one of my videos entitled, my version. He did a video called Top 5 Unused Jurassic Franchise Creatures. So I did one too. Pachycephalosaurus and Corythosaurus. I forgot my list. I got my list up here. Let's see, what was it again? Nope, it's right here somewhere. Yeah, Pachycephalosaurus and Corythosaurus, Triceratops, Mamincosaurus, Dilophosaurus, and Ceratosaurus. Well, I got a email. It told me that he checked out all my videos, so I checked it out, and he left a comment. And I'm just excited right now. It's pretty cool to have something like that happen. He said he liked my list, like 100% or something like that, and he liked the Thrasher in the back. So yeah, Stupendous, if you're watching this, yeah, that's the guy who started, like, everything. Got that from an old friend when I was little, and later on, my same friend found a Velociraptor. The male Velociraptor I got up here, the male from Jurassic Park 3, he gave me that one. And then my parents got me the movies for the first time, and I watched, because before that I only saw the Spinosaurus attack in the 3rd one, which is why Spinosaurus is my favorite in the franchise, to me. I want to get that big Spino for my collection stamped with those two. Then maybe I'll get the Indominus to stand up with them. But yeah, that's what started all the Thrasher T-Rex. He doesn't really thrash that much anymore because he was really well played with from the kid I got him from. But anyway, I'm just really excited that that happened. And let's see. Yeah, I hope Stupendous, because I know he's a big King Kong fan. I really want to show everyone this idea that I've got for Battle for Skull Island that I've been talking so much about. And tomorrow, maybe after I do some salamander hunting, I'm going out in my backyard in the woods looking for Sallies, because it's mid-November right now, so they should still be partially around. Maybe. So hopefully I'll get lucky tomorrow. Start praying. Maybe I'll get lucky after church. Maybe I'll start working on the script, because I have got it all really in my head. And I really hope to accomplish this one day along with my other stories. Like, since I didn't do this in the other video, I'll do it here. Let's see. Oh, and to Vel's Exotics and Aquatics. Sorry for getting your name wrong so many times. It's Vel's Exotics and Aquatics. Just to be straight. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose real quick. That felt better. Alright, well anyway, I'll just go through it really quick. I'll get into more in depth with some of these. Jurassic Park Evolution is a 3-part series, which kind of entitles the happenings of the first movie. Just a few different things, like the origins of Muldoon, how Muldoon is the only character that I thought was really worthy to get his own backstory, because we know what happens to everyone else. Muldoon is kind of is more of the action character, especially in the Raptors comics and all that. I love the Raptors comics, and I'm going to be doing a review on them soon too. But there's that, a backstory on Muldoon. There's a few other ones. There's a breakout that happened on Isla Sorna. And then there's the events. I'm not sure about the 3rd story, but as far as I know, I'm doing it about the events of when Jurassic Park went down, what it took to shut Isla Sorna down as well. Then there's the end of Return to Jurassic Park, which I may couple with Raptors Return. Basically, it's where everyone has to go back after the Raptors, Alf and Celia, I think, was the ones that got away, start causing some trouble with ranchers and all that, and a certain character, a poacher, comes to capture the Raptors to sell on the black market. And he ends up being a very old enemy of everybody. And I won't reveal him in this video. But then, Jurassic Park Extinction was one that I did, but I can't remember the whole synopsis of it. Then there's Jurassic World. And Jurassic World is a 3-part series involving the evolution of Jurassic World. The first one is about how Alan Grant, Ellie Sattler, and Ian Malcolm take legal action against John Hammond and Masrani Global, Simon Masrani mainly, to stop the building of Jurassic World. And when it seems all is lost, some old friends stop by in Montana, which leads to Operation Pterosaur. And Alan Grant is involved in all this to stop these pteranodons, as well as Jurassic World. And the ending for it is really cool, I think, and kind of emotional. What happens? No one dies. It's just what I got planned. I'll do that in another video. Gotta blow my nose again. I'll use some nasal spray in a minute. I'm not sure about the Aliens comics and all that. I had like stories for Aliens and Predator, and I was going to pair them up with other creatures that I designed called the Hybrid and Stalker. But Hybrid and Stalker are going to be in my other action series entitled Reptilians. And Reptilians sounds like a science fiction, like, stupid story, but the way I've done it, I think, will make it worthwhile. I need to scratch out a lot of these because I did these a while back. And the animal comics, or the animal stories, are going to be mashed up with Reptilians as well. Savage Sea was one that I did, but it really feels so much like I forgot, best-selling author, he did Meg, Steve Alton. It felt really a lot like Steve Alton's The Lock, or Volstock, and so I kind of dropped it. It was about a bunch of sea explorers that go down into very deep into the ocean, find a long-lost cavern which holds prehistoric creatures that have evolved strictly for this area. But it really seems too much like Volstock, so I dropped it. Then there was, I wanted to continue Primeval series, because I love Primeval and Primeval New World, and it really sucks that, due to lack of ratings, that show got cut down, because we were left with cliffhangers. And that's the one thing I hate in shows and all that. I mean, think of Spider-Man Unlimited. I mean, that was a really sucky, drop. I mean, we got no ending for Spider-Man Unlimited. Skull Island, which I'll get to in another video, because there's so much I want to talk about with that one. It's just really, really cool to me. Then there's Valley of the Clovis. And it takes place around the early 1900s or so. And just a bunch of miners, or I'm still working on that one, stumble across a valley in which the Clovis people have lived for hundreds of thousands of years, and somehow they know English, and they help these people get out of this valley that they themselves are actually afraid of as well, due to the prehistoric inhabitants, as well as mammoths, saber-toothed cats, terror birds, short-faced bear, a lot of scary things. The Haas eagle is another one. I don't know, I'm still I'm still working on that one. Prehistoric Island was one I'm still working on. It's kind of cheesy so far. I'm probably going to end up dropping it. Same with Carnosaur's Deadly Shores. And it was kind of to revamp that franchise, because, let's be honest, Carnosaur's is definitely not on the top 10 best dinosaur movies. Chupacabra, I'll have to save a lot of these for their own videos, because I've also got like 4 more minutes to go. Basically, gray aliens, which if you know about cryptids, a lot of people believe in them. I don't. A lot of people believe that real chupacabras have the gray aliens have something to do with them. If you read about all that. But anyway, Puerto Rican officials discover a spaceship has crashed in Puerto Rico, and the inhabitants of the spaceship, gray aliens, have been all savagely killed, and whatever they were transporting has also escaped. And within the minutes that they're there, one of their soldiers is killed. And it's a 3-part trilogy that I hope to do with this series. And then there's Godzilla King of Mutants, which is, hold on a second. Oh. Which is kind of a, farewell to Zilla. Which I kind of like Sony's Godzilla. Especially Godzilla the series, which is one of the best shows of all time to me. I really kind of wanted to send it with pride, and I think I've accomplished that with this storyline that I've done. And I'll do a whole video on it. And then there's Reptilians, which will deserve its own video. I won't explain too much on it. Man Killer is basically like Cujo meets Man-Eater. It's about, in Costa Rica, a film crew uses a tiger for its movie, and it gets bit by a rabid vampire bat, and it turns very, dangerous, and starts just killing people as it escapes. I'm still working on that. I may not even pursue it because of how much it seems like Cujo. Then there's Thin Ice the White Whale. It's got several different names. Ballad of Thin Ice the White Whale, Thin Ice the Killer Whale, or Whales of the Thin Ice. And basically, I'm running out of time, so I'll have to do it in another video, but it's a really cool thing about a very aggressive albino killer whale. If you look it up, it's loosely based on Iceberg, the albino killer whale. Except this one has a fear of man, which turns him aggressive, along with his pod members. And I'll do another video on that. Mermaids, the New Race. I've got to work on that one. I was really working on that the other day, and it's not as cheesy as it sounds. It's not involving evolution or anything like that. And I'll have to do that in another video. A lot of these deserve their own videos. Mega was about kind of a B-movie about a lot of these, like Mega, Blackfoot, Curse of the Wendigo, Spookum, Momo. A lot of these were going to be their own little scary stories are going to end up being in the Cryptid series about what? Hold on a second. Anyway, I gotta go in just a minute. Yeah, and I'll explain that in another video. I gotta really hurry up. Let's see. Prehistoric Park was gonna be... I was gonna kind of expand the adventure of that. If you know Prehistoric Park, it's a really great show, Nigel Marvin. And he was gonna capture just a few more animals to add to the park. It was gonna be cool. He was gonna get Spinosaurus and Titanoboa and all that. Eternia, which was gonna be, you know, He-Man-esque. Eternia, it was gonna be 2 movies, or 2 stories, but it'd be really hard since they're doing Masters of the Universe. It's called Eternia and Eternia Rise of Hordak. Thunderbird. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to go. I'm running out of time. I'll continue this tomorrow or something like that. Yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow. My stories I want to do, or at least a rundown of all of them. Anyway, thanks you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, Stupendous, if you were watching. I hope to do some more stuff in the future about Jurassic World and Jurassic Park and Kong, Pacific Rim, and all of that. Thanks, man. I'd really honored if you subscribe to me. You don't have to watch all my stuff. Just be subscribed. Thanks, man. See y'all later.